Vibration remains one of the earliest indicators of a machine's health, as it can identify problems before other symptoms, including heat, sound, electrical consumption, and lubricant impurities. We listened to our customers' needs and developed the Fluke 805 vibration meter. The 805 is a frontline screening device you've been looking for, a reliable, user-intuitive vibration screening device for frontline troubleshooting, easy, reliable, and foolproof. With the Fluke 805 vibration meter, you can get quantifiable results of bearing condition, overall vibration, and temperature. A simple 4-level severity scale preset makes it easy to judge your findings, and you can upload your measurement to a PC for trending and comparison to ISO standards. With reliable measurements of rotating machines, your frontline maintenance team will be able to make imperative go, no-go maintenance decisions with confidence. This product demonstration will provide an overview of the Fluke 805 vibration meter setup and operation. The 805 vibration meter uses 3 simple steps: set up, measure, and interpret results. You can always take a quick measurement on the go, but we recommend that you set up a machine ID by choosing from the 37 predefined machine categories. The setup only needs to be done once, and you'll be able to store and trend your measurements, Severity Scale, and ISO standards. The first step is to power on your Fluke 805. Now, let's create a new machine setup. Press the gray Setup button, then use the arrows to select Create New Machine and press Enter. Today we're taking measurements on a horizontal pump, so we'll use the arrows to select the machine category of horizontal centrifugal single suction pump. This will compare the measurements we take to real machine overall values from a database of 37 machine categories and give you the approximate severity scale for bearing condition and overall machine health. The drivetrain's motor is identified by the driven component, so even when taking a measurement on the motor, you should identify the location by the driven component. This motor is running at 1800 RPM, so we'll select RPM range greater than 600. Now we're going to name our machine using the arrows to navigate between characters, pressing Enter to confirm our selections, and back to delete. After you enter the name, push Save. The predefined machine categories in the 805 include the entire machine train, pump, and motor. Depending on the size, you'll measure data from one or both bearings on the motor and then one or both bearings on the pump. Once you've finished the one-time setup, you can store it in the machine and recall it any time for future measurements. Taking measurements with the 805 is fast and easy. You can either take a quick measurement or bring up the machine ID you set up earlier to take advantage of the severity scale and trending features of the 805. We just finished completing the machine setup for our horizontal pump, so starting a measurement is as easy as pressing the gray Measure button. Next, hold the meter perpendicular to the test surface as close to the bearing as possible. Use the tool only as specified and comply with all safety codes and use personal protective equipment. Press the sensor tip onto the solid metal surface until the green LED turns on. If you don't apply enough pressure or release too soon, a red LED will tell you that the test has failed and you need to try again. Within a few seconds, your test results are displayed on the screen in 3 measurements: crest factor plus, overall vibration, and temperature. You'll also see the easy-to-read score for the bearing measurement and overall vibration. The severity scale gives even a novice user a better understanding of what action, if any, needs to be taken. A reading of good or satisfactory doesn't call for immediate action, though a satisfactory reading might indicate a need for more frequent monitoring. An unsatisfactory or unacceptable severity reading indicates that a knowledgeable vibration technician should be called in to run more advanced tests. An unacceptable result requires immediate action and might even call for shutdown of the machine to prevent failure. You can save and store your measurements using the Excel template on your PC. Simply select Save to Existing Setup. Select By Name and select your machine. To see readings taken from this machine in the past, press the Memory button. Select View Setups and press Enter. Then you can select By Name and find your machine. You can now export your measurements to your PC to trend overall vibrations, CF plus, and IR temperature. The 805 itself can hold up to 3,500 measurements. A sole number is rarely helpful for ascertaining the function of a machine, but trending functionality and severity assessment can give a clear idea of what's normal and what could mean trouble. After the operator's rounds, you can trend with the pre-configured Excel plot graphs and compare the results to ISO standards. If there is an aberration, it will be identified in the chart, where you'll see a clear picture of the changing bearing condition and deteriorating health of your machine. For seriously upgraded functionality and first response troubleshooting, try out the Fluke 805 vibration meter. It takes the doubt out of vibration screening and gives maintenance teams the confidence to make the right decision right away. Forget the pen. Think meter instead. For more information, visit fluke.com/thinkmeter.